Welcome to Project Runway Home Edition, where I am the only contestant. I was once a little girl with fashion industry dreams. My first design at 12 years old was a pair of cupcake printed flannel pajama pants that I made in my fax class. Yeah, I thought I was going places. At 16, I even went and toured Parsons wearing my little J. Crew sweater and quirky red lip. But ultimately, I decided to go to college in Minnesota to get that in-state tuition, which honestly was a pretty good call. And instead of apparel design, I actually went ahead and studied merchandising, which was more of the business side of things. I still got to work with clothes and with apparel and apparel students, but I wasn't actually doing the sewing myself. So long story short, I never fully learned how to sew. I know bits and pieces, and I know the way that garments are constructed, and now working in fashion, I see it every day in my working life, but I never have had projects that were just my own. I don't want to live with regrets, and I want to pick up some of my past dreams and make them a reality. So enter this beautiful machine. This was a birthday present this year, and I am still learning how to use it, but I'm getting comfortable enough to the point where I kind of know what I'm doing. So let me introduce today's project. The skirt I am attempting to make is the Baker skirt from Reformation. This skirt is 100% linen and is $98. It's not lined or anything fancy. Now here's the deal. I don't have a pattern and I don't know how to make one yet. That's probably coming in my next sewing challenge video, but luckily I do have this skirt from Reformation, which is pretty much the same thing in silk minus the waistband. I'm going to use this as my guide to measure and cut out my pieces. The material I'm using is 100% linen. I found it in the bargain bin at Joann for $6, which is honestly such a steal and perfect for my first sewing project, so that if I mess up, at least it was only $6 and 8 hours worth of my time. Not that my time isn't important, but honestly, if I'm having any fun at all these days, it's time well spent. At this point, I had my front two panels cut out and pinned. Oh yes, nice little turn. Thank you, model. Beautiful. Looking good. And then I did more math and cut out the panels for the back, and I was ready to stitch it all together. I spent a lot of time measuring and pinning, and now I'm just gonna go for it. So let's start on our first seam. I'm doing the front of the skirt first, and I'm gonna do the middle split seam first. I think that'll help me get a good base. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't sew any of my fingers. Coming at you with an update. Things are going well. I only had a few seam ripping mishaps that I had to take care of, but for the most part, I'm doing okay. I forgot to leave a space for the zipper in the back because I don't have the zipper right now. I have to go pick one up actually, so that's fun, but I did order pickup, so we're gonna do that in a little bit. But I'm just working on the hem now of the skirt. No major issues. I'm like pretty impressed. I think it's gonna fit me. That's like the biggest part, is you're not really sure if it's gonna fit you at the end. At least, well, my biggest issue is not knowing if it's gonna fit me at the end. Once I finish the hem, I'm gonna like wiggle it on and then see how it looks without the zipper first. It is 8 o'clock on the dot, and I took a little break to go get an invisible zipper. Here we are. And to get some dinner. Pretty much like the whole body of this skirt is complete, and I'm feeling pretty proud of it. I have like one minor mistake that we're gonna ignore, but I wanna talk about it because I'm just learning, I'm not perfect. But here's what we're looking like. Yeah, looking pretty good. Here's the little slit at the front, and the original skirt I found out is not lined, so I'm not gonna line it. I feel like it's like thick enough linen that you can't really see through it, so I'll be fine wearing it. I am a little bit nervous though of like sitting down and splitting the back seam or something, so I might put some extra reinforcement back there. But my minor mistake here is around the top I added this like cute little waistband to, well, first of all, I did it because the original skirt has this waistband. The one that I own actually does not. As you will see on the waistband here, I have like lined up pretty well down the side seam, the top of the waistband. However, on the other side, I don't know what happened because I cut this exactly, but I had to rip out some of my seams and redo it because it just didn't look right. And when I redid it the second time, it didn't stretch all the way to the seam over here, so it does not line up, which when I wear it, you can't tell, but it's gonna bother me, I know it. It's okay though, like we're letting this go. This is also like, you know, really cheap bargain bin linen, and it's okay that my first skirt that I ever made has a minor mistake. Like I can let that go. I'm gonna wear it anyway. Now comes the complicated part. I also took a break to make some chocolate banana bread, which I can smell right now and it smells really good. So that will be my reward after I finish my skirt. But I have to add the invisible zipper. I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos because I've never put on a zipper ever in my whole life. I'm gonna give it a try, and then I can be done with my skirt and I can show it off, model it. Maybe I'll even wear it tomorrow. That'd be fun, right? All right, let's be done with this. I wanna watch TV. I've been watching Next in Fashion on Netflix, and I think it's so fun. I'm loving it. It's bringing me back to Project Runway days, and also it's just fun to like have another fashion show available to watch because I love seeing people create stuff. It's just so inspiring, which is why I'm sewing today. I'm stalling so that I don't have to put my zipper on. I'm picking this back up a few days later. I needed to take a break when I started doing the zipper because I was really struggling to get it right, and I just could feel my eyes getting tired. So if you're wondering what I look like after working until 7 p.m. at my desk job, working from home, at the end of the day, this is what I look like. Feeling kind of tired, but was feeling inspired tonight to start my sewing project again. So I did it, everyone. This tutorial finally did it for me. It's the how to sew an invisible zipper step by step on YouTube here. I watched a few and some of them I just like didn't get, but this one worked, so I'm halfway done. I feel very proud. There's a part in the video that says after you do one side, celebrate a little bit, take a break because you did half of it, and so I'm doing that. But it's looking pretty good, and I think I'm going to attempt the other side now, and then my skirt will be done, and maybe I can wear it this weekend when I look cute again. Are you ready for the final result? Drum roll, please. Maddie's completed skirt, her first ever sewing project, actually turned out. Wow, we're so impressed. Here it is. It's super cute. Everything is finished really nicely, and the best part is that it looks exactly like that $98 skirt from Reformation. I am so pleased with myself. Like, I can't believe that I made this with some bargain bin linen. The only sad part is I wish that I had more of this fabric because they have a matching blazer, and I could have made myself a matching blazer and it would have been so cool. I'm very pleased. Like, I'm very confident now in my sewing skills, and I can't wait to attempt my next project, which I will be sure to share on my channel here. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that maybe it inspired you to do something creative today. Bye!